What's going on, guys? Steve from Burke Family 54 Comics here, and in today's video we're going to be reviewing Absolute Batman number 3. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Consider joining the channel as well for just $1.99. So recently, I guess today, Absolute Batman number 3 came out, and I actually got an advance copy from Scott Snyder, the writer. So we're going to go ahead and review this comic book. I'm going to say right off the bat, I've read it. I think it's very good. I'm going to hold my review until the very end. We're going to go right through this right here. I will say the art was actually a little bit better in this issue compared to the previous couple. It's growing on me. Nick Dragata's art is growing on me. Now, this issue picks up right where issue 2 left off with the whole Catwoman stuff going on. It goes right back to when Bruce and Selina are kids. Them running around doing crazy stuff that they shouldn't be doing. Takes you back to the zoo because that's what this first story arc is called. And then it gets right into, obviously, where Batman and Alfred left off, which was pretty crazy stuff with Alfred falling into Batman's tank. I don't know if that's what you want to call it. They're talking. Alfred is trying to convince him that they should be working together. Batman's trying to dodge the party animals, and all the traps are setting up and all of that. And eventually, they do actually team up. And a pretty cool scene here. They're also being chased by the police. And looks like, again, Batman has nowhere to go. But just like in Batman Year One, Batman is always one step ahead. He actually tells Alfred, go and pull a lever. And Alfred doesn't know what's going to happen. He gets sent flying. And Batman goes into the water into like a whole bat submarine thing while I don't know what happens to the rest of his vehicle. I don't know if it stays with him. Looks like he's driving on the bottom of the water, so I guess it all stays together. But I don't know. It was a kind of cool moment there with Alfred and Batman overall. Then we get into more of a flashback with Batman and Selina. You see Selina's got like 1,000 cats. Bruce is telling her, you can come stay with us if you want, because in this story, Batman's mom, Martha Wayne, is still alive. His dad obviously died in issue number 1. She goes, I don't want to live with you. Don't ask about it anymore. Let's talk about something else. They go see a movie together, Zorro. And then you get back to the future here, and Bruce is talking to the Riddler and talking to its AI robot. Talking about, the whole helmet that the party animals are using, all of that. And then you get into some policemen talking to the Black Mask, Roman. And you see him, he is UFC fighting with another UFC kind of guy. He actually kills a guy right in front of a policeman. And the policeman's like, yo, what's going on? Is he okay? I think he's had enough. And Roman goes, he's fine. And he's not fine. He killed a guy. He totally killed a guy. And then you see Bruce doing some recon because Alfred told him that he thinks that Roman, the Black Mask, is working with the party animals. So he's doing some recon there. While you see some words from Alfred talking about what he's thinking about. Get a flashback again of all these kids watching Zorro at the movie theater. Then you get to see Bruce's mom talking to Bruce and how Gordon is going for mayor, all of that. They talk about his father a lot as well in this issue. And then you see Hill going for mayor as well, which is one of the guys that actually met with the Black Mask. And they talk about the Batman and how he's going to respond and all of that. And basically what was happening earlier in the issue is that Alfred thinks that Batman should talk to Roman and set a deal and try to basically settle down all the party animals and what they're doing. And he actually, at the very end of this issue, agrees to the Black Mask deal, where he tells him, basically you're going to get $200 million to stay off the streets for a week, which is enough money to get him all the cars and weapon and tech he would need. So it kind of feels like Scott Snyder is building up the whole Batman lore. Like, yes, he started off not very rich, started off very, very smart, obviously. But here at the end of the issue, looks like he's going to accept the money. I have a feeling, though, if I know Scott Snyder, Batman's going to accept the deal. He's going to take the deal, take the money, but then also still step in and stop the Black Mask. He's going to do some recon, maybe let some bad stuff happen, so at the end he can still stop him, but still get that money to use for the future and for other people as well. Now, I will say the ending is not like the other endings, where like the other endings kind of set things up. This issue really doesn't set anything up other than him taking a deal, while like at the end of issue 1, set up the absolute Joker. At the end of 2, set up the absolute Catwoman. And this does not do that, so this kind of breaks away from it. This honestly felt like a setup issue, and I think I'm probably going to give this a 7 out of 10. It's a good issue, not a great issue, but it's a good issue. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I think the writing is still about an 8 or an 8.5 out of 10. The art is growing on me. I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. It's growing on me. It's growing on me. I'm still excited for this story. I will say after reading issue 3, I'm actually more excited for Absolute Superman issue 3, and then the rest of Absolute Wonder Woman as well. Absolute Batman's been very good, the best of all 3 of them, but I'm actually more excited for those books than this book going forward, because I don't know, this issue was kind of stale. It was okay. It wasn't great. But like I said, I gave it a 7 out of 10. So that's the review coming out here on New Comic Book Day, December 18th, 2024. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this issue. Again, I'm Steve from Burke Family 54 Comics. Are you guys reading Absolute Wonder Woman, Absolute Superman? How does that compare to Absolute Batman? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. See you guys next time. Go Cats!
Cowabunga! It's morphin' time!
Today's video is brought to you by comicbook_pressing on Instagram. Protect your comic book investment for as little as $12 by using Eric from comicbook_pressing on Instagram. He can press any grade or tier of book, and make sure you use my promo code BURK54 to get free shipping back to you on your first order. Again, today's video is brought to you by comicbook_pressing on Instagram.